So Iran launched a retaliatory wave of strikes on the state of Israel, targeting Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. The Israeli interceptions of the Iranian missiles were seen in the sky, as the Israeli military said that another attack was taking place. Take a look. Earlier, there were loud explosions that were heard in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv as the Iranian missiles hit buildings and vehicles in Ramat Gan. And at least about 2 people reportedly have died, while 19 others have sustained some injuries. Now, images that are emerging from Ramat Gan in Tel Aviv show the extent of the damage that's been inflicted by the Iranian missiles. There were several buildings that have been badly damaged as the attack reduced the worst hit areas to a complete tangle of exposed, twisted metal bars and collapsed rubble. The Iranian missiles also hit a residential building just a few meters away from Israel's defense ministry in Tel Aviv. The projectiles were also seen over Ramallah in the occupied West Bank. Now, so far, the Iranian missiles have targeted Tel Aviv, Ramat Gan, Taiba, Rishon LeZion and Jerusalem. And according to the Israeli military, Iran fired about 100-odd missiles towards Israel, and most of them, the Israelis claim, despite the images that are now doing the rounds, that the Israelis were able to intercept. Now, the Iranian attack and also the subsequent damage has taken the sheen off Israel's famed Iron Dome. It seems to be failing over and over again. It failed against the Hamas crude rockets, and it stood very little chance against the Iranian ballistic missiles. Now, there were quite a number of Iranian missiles that managed to penetrate the pretty complex Israeli air defense systems and inflicted a lot of damage within the state of Israel. In his latest address, the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has declared that Israel's ongoing military campaign is not only aimed at neutralizing Iran's nuclear and missile capabilities, but also at supporting the Iranian people's aspirations for freedom. Netanyahu further warned Iran that more attacks are on their way.
We've taken out top military commanders, senior nuclear scientists, the Islamic regime's most significant enrichment facility, and a large portion of its ballistic missile arsenal. More is on the way. The regime doesn't know what hit them. They don't know what will hit them.
Meanwhile, Israel continues to strike targets across Iran. Earlier, several loud explosions were heard in eastern Tehran. And the Iranian media has also reported explosions on the northern and the southern outskirts of Tehran and at Fordo, Iran's second major nuclear site. A New York Times report has also suggested that the Israelis managed to strike in the neighborhood where the presidential complex of the Iranian president, Masoud Pezeshkian, and the residence of the Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, is located. Now, according to the Iranian state television, about 60 people, including 20 young children, were killed in this fresh wave of bombings by the Israelis in Tehran. Now, in response, remember, the Iranian Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has called the Israeli attacks a grave mistake and has warned that the consequences will bring the ruin of Israel. Khamenei has further asserted that Israel has triggered a war and Iran will not allow it to walk away unscathed. Now, further, Iranian Defense Minister Aziz Nasirzadeh has stated that Iran is fully prepared and is ready for years of continued combat. Now, Iran has launched retaliatory airstrikes at the state of Israel with explosions that were heard over Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. Let's listen in to some of the reactions from the ground in Tel Aviv.
I don't know, we just got the Amber Alert. We ran to the parking lot, -5, so five floors below the ground. We have a protective room in the apartment, but we decided to just stay low. Like after a few minutes, we just heard a very big explosion. Everything was shaking, smoke, dust, everything was all over the place. I thought it's smoke and I'm getting suffocated, so I tried to go up. I opened the door in the ground floor, and I just saw shattered glass, all of debris around. So
the explosion was so big, I knew immediately it was right in this building because it was so huge. For me, it was clear that one of these two buildings got a direct hit. Really scary moments. I really hope everyone's fine. I'm praying for.
The incident site is a very, very complex one and poses a great challenge to Israel's firefighting and rescue forces. It is a high-rise building with 43 floors that took a direct hit on its eastern side. The impact spans from the 5th floor up to the 14th floor.